In the wild, predators rule through fear. They are the hunters, the killers, but sometimes, even predators lose control. This is when predators are unleashed. The natural world is often portrayed as a serene and balanced ecosystem, a tranquil garden where every creature plays a harmonious part. But this is a fantasy. The wild is not peaceful. It is a battlefield where survival is earned every single day, every single hour. Here, strength is the ultimate currency, the only law that matters. It is strength that decides who eats, who becomes food. This brutal reality unfolds across every landscape on our planet, from the sun-scorched plains of the African savanna, where the horizon shimmers with heat and tension, to the suffocating humidity of the dense jungle, where life and death are separated by a single leaf. Even in the silent, murky rivers, where the water's surface betrays nothing of the danger lurking beneath, the struggle for existence is constant and unforgiving. Shadows move with deadly intent, not as passing clouds, but as hunters stalking their next meal. Their presence a constant reminder that in this world, complacency is a death sentence. Every rustle in the undergrowth, every ripple in the water, is a potential threat or a fleeting opportunity. The air itself is thick with the silent screams of the hunted and the patient, calculating breath of the hunter. This is a world built on a foundation of violence, where the circle of life is not a gentle, abstract concept, but a visceral, bloody, and daily transaction. At the pinnacle of this violent world are the apex hunters, creatures that have evolved over millennia to become masters of their domain. They are the living embodiment of lethal efficiency. The lions, with their raw power and coordinated pride tactics, dominate the vast expanses of the land. Their roar is a declaration of undisputed sovereignty. In the waterways, the crocodiles rule with primeval patience, ancient reptiles that have perfected the art of the ambush, their explosive attacks, a terrifying spectacle of speed and force. And then there are the hyenas, opportunistic and relentlessly intelligent. Thriving in the chaos that others fear, they're coordinated packs capable of overwhelming even the most formidable opponents. Each of these predators has perfected the art of killing, honing their strategies and physical attributes to a razor's edge. Their jaws are designed to crush bone, their claws to tear flesh, and their senses to detect the slightest sign of weakness. But it is crucial to understand that these predators are not evil. They are not driven by malice or cruelty. They are a necessary and vital force of nature, the regulators of ecosystems, ensuring that only the strong and the smart survive to pass on their genes. They are the engine of evolution, the grim artists who sculpt the shape of life itself through their relentless pursuit of survival. But the wild is a finite space, and the territories of these apex hunters are not neatly drawn maps with clear, respected boundaries. Survival zones inevitably overlap, creating volatile frontiers where the rulers of different realms are forced into direct confrontation. And when these formidable predators cross paths, the carefully honed rules of the hunt are abandoned. There are no established protocols, no displays of dominance to avoid a fight, no tactical retreats. There are no rules, only violence. The tension becomes a palpable force, a suffocating blanket of imminent danger. A lion, the undisputed king of the savanna, approaches a riverbank, its thirst driving it into the domain of another monarch. It moves with caution, its powerful muscles coiled, its senses on high alert. Below the placid surface of the water, a crocodile, a silent, armored behemoth waits. Only its eyes break the surface, two unblinking orbs of cold reptilian calculation. Further inland, a pack of hyenas drawn by the scent of a potential kill or the promise of chaos begins to circle. Their eerie calls echo through the air, adding another layer of tension to the already explosive standoff. The air crackles with unspoken threats, a complex and deadly chess match where a single misstep means death. Each predator is out of its element, each one testing the boundaries of its power, creating a tinderbox of aggression that needs only the slightest spark to ignite. The river explodes. The fragile piece shatters into a million pieces as water erupts into the air, propelled by the immense power of the crocodile's tail. Jaws lined with dozens of dagger-like teeth snap shut with the force of a hydraulic press, missing the lion's muzzle by inches. In response, the great cat roars, a sound of fury and defiance. Its massive paws, armed with claws as sharp as razors, tearing through the dust and water in a desperate counterattack. The hyenas, seeing their moment, surge forward, their cackling laughter turning into aggressive snarls as they attempt to exploit the chaos. This is not a hunt. This is not a calculated pursuit of prey. This is a war. It's a brutal, instinct-driven conflict where the combatants are perfectly matched killing machines. The focus is singular and absolute. Predator versus predator. In this maelstrom of violence, there is no clear advantage. The lion's raw strength is pitted against the crocodile's armored hide and bone-crushing bite. The hyena's numbers and relentless stamina are a challenge to both. It is a chaotic ballet of tooth and claw, a primal storm of aggression where strategy is replaced by pure, unadulterated instinct. Every move is a life-or-death gamble. Every second a desperate struggle for dominance in a battle where there can be no true victor, only a survivor. In these terrifying all-or-nothing moments, the established hierarchy of the wild dissolves. Dominance, so clearly defined in everyday encounters, disappears. The titles of King of the Beasts or Ruler of the River become meaningless. Strength is tested to its absolute limit, and fear, an emotion a predator rarely shows, is brutally revealed. The hunter can become the prey in a single, terrifying heartbeat. The lion, accustomed to being the aggressor, suddenly finds itself on the defensive, fighting for its life against an opponent from a world it does not understand. The crocodile, a master of the aquatic ambush, is exposed and vulnerable on land, its powerful jaws less effective against the agile, powerful cat. The hyenas, masters of the mob, risk being singled out and annihilated by a single swipe of a paw or snap of a jaw. In these clashes, the predator's mindset is inverted. The instinct to kill is momentarily replaced by the primal, desperate instinct to survive. The hunter's confidence is stripped away, replaced by the raw, adrenaline-fueled terror of the hunted. It is a humbling and brutal reminder that in the unforgiving theater of the wild, no creature is invincible. Supremacy is temporary, and survival is never guaranteed, not even for those at the very top of the food chain. The frenzy subsides as quickly as it began, leaving behind a scene of exhaustion and injury. Survival leaves scars, and not all of them are visible on the skin. The lion limps away, its flank bleeding, but its life intact. The crocodile slips back into the murky depths, its energy spent, its territory secured for now. The hyenas retreat, their chorus of calls fading into the distance, their gamble having failed to pay off. Tia Dal, the wild does not celebrate victory. It does not mourn the vanquished or erect monuments to the brave. It only remembers who survived. The aftermath is a quiet, heavy stillness, a stark contrast to the explosive violence that just occurred. The dust settles, the water calms, but the memory of the conflict lingers in the air. For the survivors, the experience is seared into their minds, a lesson learned in blood and pain. The physical wounds will heal, but the psychological impact of having their dominance challenged, of being pushed to the brink of death, will shape their future actions, making them more cautious, more aggressive, more attuned to the ever-present dangers of their world. This is the unwritten history of the wild, a story told not in words, but in scars, in territory lost and won, and in the enduring. Silent testament of survival against all odds. Predators are not monsters. They are not villains in a simple story of good and evil. They are survivors, honed by eons of evolution to be the ultimate expression of life's relentless drive. They are the architects of their ecosystems, the force that maintains a brutal but necessary balance. And when they are unleashed, when their worlds collide, and the hunter becomes the hunted, all pretense is stripped away. In those moments of pure primal conflict, only the strongest, most fundamental instincts remain. Subscribe to Wild Animal Survival for more real stories from the wild.